Okie dokie, let's go. Exciting new album from Skybreak time. This is called Half Blood. We've got 11 new, fresh tracks from a colour-based Supremo, if we're being honest. But here, we are, taking a little bit of a venture. A little bit of a Skybreak venture, detour, whatever you want to call it. Because Skybreak here, as is reflected in the artwork, going down a little bit of a deeper avenue, a little bit of a darker, deeper avenue. And I can just tell. I've heard a couple of little snippets here and there, and I just know that he's going to bring the sauce for this collection. So, without any further ado, Half Blood, Skybreak. The opener is called Star Cannon. Great way to kick things off title-wise. Let's get it.
Thank you for writing Half Blood.
Yep. Already I can tell. I can tell the album structure's going to be there. I can tell the arrangement, the production quality, the ideas are going to be sick. Skybreak 140 dubs coming your way. Ooh. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh. Hey. Wow, 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 wow. Flow's great, production's great, sound usage, top draw. Just dancing along, just swimming along. Lovely, translucent, dreamy, ethereal stuff going on, layered over the top. Just hitting a certain spot, not gonna lie. One track in. Oh, squelcher. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Oh, mate, these little switch downs. Ah. Bam, 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 bam. It's quite like it's mostly an idea that travels in one direction, but it's all the fills and it's all the surrounding stuff that just makes it so juicy and so flavorful. It's a fantastic opening. Flow's just brilliant. Like the core of the idea is just going wow, 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 and those sounds in themselves are amazing. But yeah, the surrounding stuff, gorgeous, sumptuous. Those are the words I would use. Great opening. Next up, Antimatter with Purple Velvet Curtain. Is it curtains or curtain? Curtains, plural.
Looking for sanctuary, somewhere I can't escape from. We survived for centuries, built off this miscreation. You idolize me, hoping one day I can save him, but everything that you see is a result of my mistakes, yeah. No exception, I'm reckless in my coping, pretending I'm invincible, my eyes too hard to open. Taken by the tide and now I'm drowning in the ocean. Thought I part the waves like Moses, but can't seem to stay afloat. I hope you notice. It doesn't really matter, find it hard to breathe, but still make my city chatter. It doesn't really matter, carrying this weight to make the world shatter. It doesn't really matter, find it hard to breathe, but still make my city chatter. It doesn't really matter, carrying this weight to make the world shatter.
Doodle-doo-doo. Effervescent drum and bass kind of vibes. Could maybe do with a little bit more gap filling. Like the available spaces are quite apparent. Blap 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 blap. I think just a Neuro song in itself from Skybreak would sound amazing. Might get that later on, who knows? Don't wanna.
Don't lose the plot on why you started. Get your mind in
Yeah, there are a couple of bits there where it, you know, for the pace of the track as a drum and bass track, it drags a little bit and is a little bit slow because of the gaps just being quite there, you know, quite apparent. But some more amazing sound usage. Vocal is animated and fits the track pretty well also. I got 9 more after this as well, like it's an impressive thing. Just making 11 tracks in a different kind of style to usual. There we go. A couple of the gaps being filled. Very prickly. I think for me the difference between first and second half is quite stark, heaviness wise, because that really picked it up. The gap filling was a lot more effective. Probably not going to react to it, no, but I am definitely going to check it out because, as you know, Violet Pony's album from last year, Girls Who Are Wizards, is that what it was called? That was in my albums of the year list, so Violet Pony just always gets the attention from now on, from your boy. Can't Let Go featuring Flo Anastasia is next up, track number 3. Oh, this is nice. This is nice, yeah. Oh, that vocal is speaking to me. Bam 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 bam. Yeah, this one's hitting a spot. It's got that, maybe that little bit more cheekiness with that vocal than the opener. That's quite similar. Can't let go. Oh. Man, the mix down, the transition into the heaviness so far. Mate, it's really nice. It's really nice to hear like a colour-based aesthetic consistently in a 140 dubstep, as we know it at the moment, 140 dubstep in that format. Boo, ba-doo, boo, boo. Beep, 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 beep. Can't let go. Again, the flow, the sound choice, the arrangement, the attention to detail, and then to go with it on this one, the vocal as well is memorable, and the note choice. Yeah, Sauce has been delivered so far. Apart from maybe the first half in that drum and bass one we just had, where it felt just a little bit sparse comparatively, but other than that, like I said, Sauce being delivered. Track number 4 is Anxiety. Bit meaner. This is good because the first 3 were quite exciting. These sounds. Where have these come in the Skybreak discography? Like, this is keeping the energy up whilst toning it down, if you know what I mean. Not as in your face, not as colourful. Just got that earthy, grisly vibe. Which is a nice kind of... It's a whole track, but it's acting in a way like an interlude between... like a stitching point between more hype tunes. Gritty stuff. I hope this isn't actually giving anyone anxiety, but... I've listened to none of this before. None of them. Nothing. I mean, it is definitely minimal, but again, just listen to that arrangement. Like, the amount of time it takes just to piece all of that together. Yep, an understated track, I'm sure, within the track list, but necessary, I think, at that point. Like, I just feel like the energy's been maintained, but in-your-faceness is toned down, which is important. That's how you make an album. Oh, bit of garage, high-paced garage coming up. Street Garden, track number 5.
Paper cut on a train, ticket to nowhere. In the end, he still found a way to bleed me dry.
Cosmic Fluid up in the chat, fellow colour-based musician.
Last night, the city's passed by. Could I be your light if I tried? Could we be more than our mistakes? Or did you see through the decay? We turn to the seas, but the soil's concrete. And maybe we're stained by our mistakes. Pesticidal love can't be maintained. We try to make do, but this garden can't bloom when I'm with you. But this garden can't bloom when I'm with you. But this garden can't bloom when I'm with you. Plastic on a subway.
Nice and sweet. We're hitting like a little bit of an energy lull at this point, as a follow-on from the more minimal track number 4 as well, which is good. You know, pacing out the album, because I'm sure there will be bangers to come.
Hate myself, 'cause sometimes I still fantasize. The day you step on board and I'd apologize. Could I be your light if I tried? Could we be more than our mistakes? Or did you see through the decay? We turn to the seas, but the soil's concrete. And maybe we're stained by our mistakes. Pesticidal love can't be maintained. We try to make do, but this garden can't bloom when I'm with you.
Just a little bit of sweet, flowery, garagey goodness.
But this garden can't bloom when I'm with you. We try to make do, but this garden can't bloom when I'm with you. Could we be more than our mistakes? Or did you see through the decay?
Again, the arrangement is off the chart good.
But the soil's concrete. And maybe we're stained by our mistakes. We try to make do, but this garden can't bloom when I'm with you.
Nice.
This blue
Nice
line
track.
service terminates here. Transfer to the red
Vagabond,
available across
track number 6 with Bernie
Thank you for riding half
Wagenblast. Wagenblast? Is like uns Wagenblast or just Wagenblast? Any thoughts in the comments? Let me know. Is it another chilled one? Got a little stretch of more stripped back tracks. I want to bring Mr. Big into the picture, but not until it's like big, you know, not until there's a banger central. Ah. I mean, this sounds like a proper interlude. Right in the middle of the project. had 5, then we get this, and we've got another 5. Marrow up in the chat. I need to respond to your message. I've had a very busy day, my bad. Okay. Next up, with sub 10, we have Stone Cold. I think it might be time. Let's get some bigs in the chat, people, for Mr. Big. There we go. There we go. What up, naughty steppers?
I'm in that Mo Glorilla. I got the power like Kane. Life ain't the same. I got the flowers, J Dilla. They won't get this. Nowadays everything's metrics. Stay on track, that's girl electrics. Watch it like Netflix. Try to draw me out by this veteran. They can't.
Guy Arthur up in the chat giving a big.
Go in, then I exit. I put on for North, I was selected. I'm the final boss, it gets electric. Anywhere I feature, belter, heater, baseline, bang for the speaker. Young days in a Vauxhall Tigra, now it's over, boy, I'm a leaker. Anywhere I feature, belter, heater, baseline, bang for the speaker. Young days in a Vauxhall Tigra, now it's over, boy, I'm a leaker. Hit him with the flows, the Stone Cold Killer, 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 Stone Cold. Elevate flows to the Stone Cold.
Oh yeah, nah, this is good. This is good. This is good. It wasn't an immediate, but I have to do it because I want to hear it again. That's as simple as I can say it. I just want to hear it again. I just want to hear it again. And you want to hear. Rewind on that. Yeah, it's the first one, but I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, especially as it just picked up after that initial release. Let's go, let's get it again.
I was selected. I'm the final boss, it gets electric. Anywhere I feature, belter, heater, baseline, bang for the speaker. Young days in a Vauxhall Tigra, now it's over, boy, I'm a leaker. Anywhere I feature, belter, heater, baseline, bang for the speaker. Young days in a Vauxhall Tigra, now it's over, boy, I'm a leaker. Hit him with the flows, the Stone Cold Killer, 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 Stone Cold. Elevate flows to the Stone Cold Killer, Stone Cold Killer.
Oh yeah, filthy. Filthy.
Yeah, man don't panic.
Ooh. See, when the flow's that good, you can nicely predict all the little breakpoints, and it's nice to get into. Big up Skybreak getting like a proper UK rapper on this beat just to match it.
Don't get spun for a fake vendetta. Out here trying to be the greatest ever.
UK rappers or US rappers, by the way? There's no way of answering that question, but I just need to put the question out into the chat. Oh, that's naughty! Oh mate, that is naughty. Yeah, that's actually true. Skybreak Viperactive would be litty. Excuse me. I might actually tweet about that just to make it happen. They've both been a monster cat. Song called Killer. That was a banger. I think that might be my favourite. This is sick. Oh! 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 Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. 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 Two in a row? Two in a row? Back end of the album really coming through with the heat. Really coming through with the heat. Rewind, Red Hot Skull, track number 8, is it? Track number 8. Let's go. That was a Geordie accent, by the way. Track number 8, Skybreak, Red Hot Skull. Absolutely fucking love it, mate. Mate, this little beat. Oh, hey! Oi, oi, oi. Oh! Mate, this is... This is sick. Lovely little genre switch for the LP. Album? You can call me LP. You can call me album. Oh, those kicks. The repetition of that kick is so delicious. Boom, whip a boom, whip a boom. Yeah, this is another one of my favourites. The album is really firing into gear. Like I thought I liked the opening few, but this Stone Cold and Red Hot Skull, these are different. These are different. Big up Davidoff, by the way. Well, I mean, real Davidoff, was that the switch up or the change in variety that you wanted? What's another? That's a banger. The flow. What was that? Some kind of Mumblecore flow or something? Like, what would you even call that? 110 BPM was that? Was that kind of like that? That kind of pace, was it? Regardless, it's a banger, dude. Dreamer, track number 9. We've only got a few left now. It's gone pretty quickly, but that's what happens when you're having fun, isn't it? Anyway. Okay, bit of breakbeat. See, time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like a banana.
We about to light up the city.
Ooh. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, there's I think there needs like a little bit more kind of bass underneath that just to really thicken it up, like really, because it feels like something's missing underneath. Maybe with that drop, but the sounds, those. This is maybe the most conceptually interesting track on the LP so far. And is it the longest? I think it's. Oh, no, it's not. Antimatter was longer, but still the second longest. Yeah, you got the breakbeat, then into that garagey, gnarly bro step thing. And then the musicality is very interesting as well. And what are we going to get for the final drop?
We about to light up the city.
Yeah, just put into a 140 format. Yeah, I like that one. I don't think the individual ideas may be on the level of some that have come before, but as a whole track, the movement through the different bass genres is class, and that makes the overall concept of the track very nice, and some of the nicest sounds on the whole album so far, with those penultimately track number 10, Chrysalis. Yeah, really have whizzed through this thing, but I suppose most of them are around the 3-minute mark. 2 to 3 minute mark. Everything under 4. So. Yeah, slight burial vibes for sure. Future garage, if you want to call it that, or just garage. You know? Yeah, toning it down again. Another nice little toner downer. Oh, I hadn't noticed that actually. but you're probably right. Is it the same? Yeah. Generally speaking, I can just kind of see this album. I know we've got one track to go, but I can just see this growing on me more as I go back to it more. More revealing to be had and to be done, getting used to the order of the track list and whatnot. The closer for the project is World's End Remember.
I'm growing forward, couldn't hold me down. Now I'm just a different me. And I'm too ready to move on, to forget it. Now I won't let it drag me down. Rising through the smoke as the flame goes from an ember. Only the beginning, I know that it gets better. Gonna be somebody that you remember, that you remember, that you remember. Rising through the smoke as the flame goes from an
Little hook there.
Only the beginning, I know that it gets better. Gonna be somebody that you remember, that you remember, that you remember.
Bam, 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 bam. Nice call and response going on here. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I hear that. Definite Virtual Riot vibes. It's that kind of underwater, translucent sounds kind of garagey approach that is quite commonplace on Stealing Fire towards the end.
Rising through the smoke as the flame goes from an ember. Only the beginning, I know that it gets better. Gonna be somebody that you remember.
I honestly don't know if there's a Jack U track on that album that is as well produced as this, to be honest. It's like a whole track. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just putting it out there.
That you remember.
Bap, bap. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, adding well to the general kind of toning down. But still, yeah, keeping the energy, the essence of the album, which has been energy and alertness, on its feet production. And there we go. There we go. A very, very worthwhile venture for Skybreak. Definitively shifting, whilst keeping the colour of Skybreak in a lot of ways, but shifting into more underground kinds
This red line
of...
service terminates here. Transfer to the blue line service is available across the platform. Thank you for riding Half-Blood.
Well, thank you. Thank you for allowing us to ride the Half-Blood train. Really good venture, like I said, from Skybreak into a couple more underground leaning styles of bass music, and executed really well across the board. Production's great. There weren't many moments, if any, that were really sticking out where I was like, don't know about that, that's a bit ill-fitted. There were moments, to be fair, where I thought a bit more gap filling could have been had, or the overall sound for a bit of heaviness could have been beefed up just a little bit, but they are outweighed by the good that we get here. All the various genres, the dips we get into 140 dubstep, into garage, we even get some D&B. There are some statement-making tracks here. You know, I thought mostly at the beginning, but towards the end it heats up even more, like I was saying. And there's an awareness as well as the album kind of progresses in terms of when to bring in the more chilled stuff, how to balance the heavier stuff with that out over the course of the 11 tracks and whatnot. But yeah, guys, there we go. That is going to be my thoughts on Half Blood, the new album venture from Skybreak. There you go.